This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome aboard the Portkey Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
Anyway, welcome to episode 35 of the Portkey Passport. I am your host, Brittany, and with me I have my co-host, the most horrible Jack. Jack.
Is he there?
I'm just waiting to be introduced properly.
All right. I have my best friend in the entire world. He can hit every note Ariana Grande hits in Wicked. Jack. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie Andrews. Also here is Tiani.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And we have our very own runDisney expert, Tricia.
This is the worst parade ever. And that'll make sense later.
All right. Well, if you couldn't tell by what I just said, today we're talking about runDisney, something that I will never participate in my life. Okay.
After reading into what runDisney, the different options, I was like, good job, Tricia. I'm never doing this.
No, I'm not. I will literally
I'm physically
only
not
run.
able to.
Yeah, same. I will only run if my life depends on it. And even then it's questionable. I might be like, it's been a good run. So, so we're going to jump in and talk a little bit about how runDisney came about. So in 1992, students, is everyone ready? Because I'm about to get a history lecture. Are we ready? Okay. Walt Disney World Marathon was officially given the green light, but they had started talking about doing it like 10 years before that. But I'm like, why did it take y'all 10 years to just be like, yeah, let's do it?
Have you met Disney? How long
That's
we had
true.
Walcott? How long we had Walcott? How long it took him to do
true.
Tron?
I feel like everybody at Disney has ADHD. They're like, they just forget about it. Okay, so then the first actual Walt Disney World Marathon happened in 1994 on January 16th, and there were almost 6,000 participants. And the race was a 26.2 mile trek through all four parks.
I can't even drive that far. Whew.
That
sounds like a nightmare.
But you know what's funny is I feel like we walk that on a day that we do a full day in the parks.
Okay.
So yeah. In 1995 was the first and only Disneyland Marathon. In 1998, we had the Walt Disney World Half Marathon was added, which I don't know, I might be able to do that. Probably not. In
13 miles. Whew.
Yeah, easy. Sure. If they would let me go like straight onto like Tron or Guardians when I got done, I would do it.
There needs to be more than just a medal at the end of it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I need like some lightning lanes as well. Thank you. So, 2003, we got they celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Marathon. In 2006, the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend separated the full and half marathons into 2 different days, which was the first Goofy's Race and a Half challenge. You know they love a wordy title. My goodness.
Okay.
The Walt Disney World Marathon weekend Goofy's Race and a Half challenge. Y'all, take it down.
They said 25 syllables or more. That's minimum.
It needs to be a monologue. It needs to be an audition monologue. Okay. In 2010, the Walt Disney World Marathon changed its name to what we know now as Run Disney. And in 2014, they added the Dopey Challenge, which I guess they just got the memo from us because they took that name down quite a lot. So that was great. In 2016, we had our first half marathon at Disneyland Paris, which, okay, everyone who's French or speaks French, I apologize. The DLP Val d'Europe half marathon. I'm fluent in French. Oui, I am fluent in French. Macaron.
Oh my gosh.
Not macaron. Omelette du fromage.
Also, none of you Run Disney fanatics better come after me because there was a lot left out about name changes and discontinued races and stuff. So I wasn't trying to sit here and do a TED talk on the history of Run Disney. So don't get crazy. Okay.
Well, Tricia, are you okay with it? Is that enough history?
I think that's plenty.
Okay. I don't know what we would have done if she said it wasn't enough. I would have been like,
Well, she would have been like, well, you left out most of it, so.
That was terrible.
And also, how about try to pre-pronounce that Paris winning it?
The DLP Val d'Europe half marathon.
Val d'Europe.
Hi, my name is Val d'Europe, attorney at law.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I'm
Attorney at law.
I'm Anastasia Beaverhouse.
We've been doing this for 2 minutes and we're already off the rails. Okay, so everyone, you just passed your Run Disney history class. Congratulations. So we're going to let Jack take over and tell us about some of the current stuff that's going on with Run Disney.
All right, y'all. Oh, okay, so in my opinion, there's too much going on. There's just, I feel like at some point I'm like, why is there always a race? But it's great for y'all. I'm very happy.
Tricia likes that.
I'm very happy for everyone who is able-bodied to run. As I stated, there are multiple race weekends at both Disneyland and Disney World. And then there's the half marathon at Disneyland Paris. See, Disneyland Paris is we're just going to keep it at one. We're good.
Very
the
classy,
32nd,
very demure.
Right? Very demure, very mindful of the other guest. Y'all, as a local, these marathon weekends get out of control. But the 32nd Walt Disney World Marathon in January 2025 included over 30,000 people.
Jesus.
How does that even, how do you manage that, It was crowded. And approximately 163,000 runners participate in the 26 individual races each year. See, 26? 26.
Oh
that's a lot. Okay. Although, but if running's your thing, collect the medals. Go ahead and do you.
Well, and when you say 26, I wonder if they're counting. So, the Dopey is when you do all 4 distances for marathon weekend. So then you get a 5th medal. So I wonder if they're counting the combined ones that are already people are running. They're padding their numbers. So
I don't know. It says 26 individual races, so I think they're not counting a 5th medal for. But there's people out there getting that 5th medal. But if you need to, if you're interested and you don't you're what's going on? Head over to runDisney.com. And you're going to find everything you need to know about, everything in detail, how to sign up, how much it's going to be, room discounts, when to get there, all that good stuff. A little bit on the the pricing though. There's a Club Run Disney, okay. Now the silver level you're going to get for $289. The gold is going to be $635. It's already sold out for 2026. The Platinum's going to be $993, and that's already sold out too for 2026.
Wow.
And I'm just like, that's pretty much the price of a pass holder.
It's insane.
At the top tier. What's our top tier called? Incredipass?
Sure.
I want to say Incredipass. I think we're pirate. What are we, pirate? I don't know. It's something wordy.
What's the
Some wordy.
What's the poorest Disney character? Because that's what we are.
The poor.
No,
Wow.
the lowest. I know the lowest is Pixie, and then I think
we're or sorcerer. We're either pirate or sorcerer.
Yeah, we're the second tier. We're not the top tier because I'm not trying to go on Christmas anyway. So,
And then there's us who live out of the Florida, and the only option is the top tier. Wah wah.
that's
that
that's
sucks.
terrible.
And we have to pay 100% up front. We can't pay month to month.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never looked into it. Really?
No
Oh,
monthlies for non-Florida people.
Ew.
Okay. So I'll never do it then. Great.
Yeah. Now, the cool thing though, I mean, I think it's a little expensive, but you do get some cool things. You get a member welcome kit. You get a member jacket. Of course, you get your Run Disney magnet because Lord knows Disney loves to give us a magnet.
Yes, we love a magnet.
But we are getting that triple. There's a thing in
triple
Animal
dipper?
Kingdom coming up. Yeah, it is the triple dipper of magnets we're getting. We're getting
I'm
3.
so excited. I'm going to be down there for once.
Yes.
Yay.
I got to
like-
make most out of my $1,000 annual pass.
Okay. Give me my magnets, all 3 of them, which are just ones that are left over.
Okay.
But they are all 3. I don't have either one of them, so I'm very excited about all 3. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, I got lost.
You're on the magnet, yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to get your membership card, and you're going to get your Club Run Disney Virtual 10K medal. Tier 1 pricing year-round for available Disney Run races.
Yeah, so you have to pay for the races on top of this.
Yeah, on top of this, like,
Wait,
club.
what? Oh,
Yeah,
this
is
God,
just
I hate
the club. Yeah. So not only do you have to be like in shape and able to run, but you got to be wealthy.
$993, and that doesn't include the cost of the race.
Okay,
that is
you
insane.
get a magnet and a cool jacket. Come on.
No.
I don't have. I am not part of the club. I'll tell you that right now.
This is if you have. This is if you have FU money and you can just throw away your money and just
Okay.
and not worry about it.
Like if this is like this would have to be like my niche thing. Like if this was like my thing. If this was my Jonathan Bailey, I would spend the money, but it is not. Oh, and by the way, if you are in the Run Disney Club, you get early access to like rejoin the club every year. So
that's insane.
Exciting. Which I guess is worth it because apparently Gold and Platinum are already sold out for next year, which is crazy. So I guess it's popular.
I mean, Tricia, as the person who likes to do this, do you think any of those Club Run Disneys are worth it? Do you do one of them?
I will not ever pay for Club Run Disney. I would say the biggest benefit is that it gives you early access to registration. And let me tell you, registration day, I have every device possible open and refreshing the pages because races will fill in less than a half an hour. So, and you're talking like, thousands of people, and that's how popular these are. Popular. But
Popular.
She's inspired by you too.
so I mean, if you like you said, if you have FU money, I guess it's worth saving the heart attack on those days, but I will never spend that money. I'd rather spend the money on an actual annual pass and get more out of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, imagine paying that, then you're paying for the race, then you're paying for hotel, food, park tickets, like everything else. That's crazy to me. And it's sold out, so I guess it's popular. But yeah, eek. Y'all do you though. I'm not gonna sit here and judge. The only thing I'm running is my mouth, but
Oh my god.
Wow.
There's also, in case you want even more information than is possible on the website, there's a Run Disney book, which is called Run Disney, The Official Guide to Racing Around the Parks. Available
Okay.
at Amazon and local bookstores. And yeah, so it seems to be one of those things that gets more popular each year and is currently very popular. And I'm wondering if, like other events, if that kind of hinders it to people who've been doing it for a while. I.e., we've been going to Halloween Horror Nights forever, and it seems like the more popular it gets, the less fun it is because it's just so crowded.
Yeah.
I'm wondering that. So, but anyway, I'm gonna hand it over to Tiani so she can tell you all about the annual race events.
It's actually Brittany.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it's Brittany.
Yeah.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Since you're trying to take my
That's
hosting
what you
duties,
should have
I
said,
see.
Brittany. Oh, Brittany, you
Oh,
should have
man.
said that.
All right,
Oh.
cut. It's Brittany, bitch. Anyways,
You want
Tiani
to
is
run
going
Disney? You better work, bitch.
Tiani is going to be talking about some of the annual race events as well. But I'm going to hit the Walt Disney World ones. So here we go. Are y'all ready? First up,
Yeah.
we've got the Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. Do we think the names will get shorter or longer from here?
Longer, always.
So this happens in October. This past year, it was the 23rd through the 26th. There is a 5K, 10K, and a half marathon. The price range is wild. $119 to $427. I'm not paying that to run. I can do that for free.
If you don't like running, it seems absurd.
And then there's a post race party as well that is $119. I'll be there. Okay. I'll be like, hey y'all, good job. You did so good. I'm just eating all the food. So then we've got the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. And that is actually coming up. Are you doing this, Tricia?
We're doing the half marathon.
Okay. So this is coming up January 7th through the 11th of 2026. So there is the 5K, the 10K, the half marathon, the marathon, and Goofy's Race and a Half Challenge, and the Dopey Challenge, which is what Tricia explained to us earlier. The price for this is even wilder. $120 to $736. Huh? I could stay at the Grand Floridian and be pampered. What?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Run Disney people. I'm sorry. I know this is y'all saying.
Disney, what are they paying? What does $736 cover?
That's what
That's
I'm
just
wondering.
absurd.
So that's for the Goofy, because it includes the 4 race medals plus the Dopey, excuse me, the 4 race medals plus the Goofy medal, because you're running that, plus the Dopey medal. So you get 6 medals and you get a shirt for each race that you're in. That's part of the cost. But that's not worth almost $800. So
No, that is wild.
Well, I guess I'm guessing they have to. Okay. Also, no offense, Tricia, that we made the mistake of trying to go to, I think, what was it, Epcot?
It was Epcot.
Remember that day?
Yeah.
And we
Yes.
could not. Like
Yeah, no.
all the roads were shut down, and we had the detour, and we were literally in a gridlock for like 2 hours and didn't make it into the park till like 11. So it's like, these races have been over for a while. Why is there still gridlock?
Yeah, it was rough. So
that was an interesting time.
Then we've got the Disney Princess Half Marathon Weekend, which I think if I ever did one, it would be this one. But that's taking place in February 26th through March 2nd of 2026. That one has a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and a fairy tale challenge. And is the fairy tale challenge just like the Dopey challenge?
I think it's the half and the 10K.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
So the price range for this is $120 to $432, which is a little bit better. And you can also do Disney Princess Yoga for $125. Like, I would do Disney Princess Yoga. Do they
You
have
get to keep the mat.
Have you done this one, Tricia?
So you do it in front of the castle, and you get a yoga mat that you get to keep.
Do the princesses do yoga with
like,
you?
No.
Ew.
They do they play like princess music.
I thought
it's
they were
really
gonna have
basic
cute
stuff
little,
too.
I thought they were gonna have cute
No.
little themed outfits. Like little yoga suits.
You just have to wake up. You wake up really early and you go and the cool part is you get to be in front of the castle when there's like nobody there. But if you don't want to be doing yoga like on a train track down Main Street, you might want to skip this.
Oh boy.
Oh God. There's no way y'all are doing it on the little tracks, right?
They limit it. So you're in like the hub and like the green space. They've done it before there. So no, they try not to put you anywhere where you could like have an injury.
Not to say,
you run all those races just to get injured at yoga.
Oh God.
I vote like Rachel Bloom.
Well, we've got one more. Oh yeah, I'm so good at yoga.
I'm so good at yoga.
I feel like Jasmine would come out and sing that to me.
Okay.
I'm not afraid
Look
of
at
clowns
me.
and trains.
Look at me.
My father didn't.
Leave me.
If y'all have not watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, absolutely watch it. It's amazing.
Is such a good show.
I did. Yeah, it was really good. I was surprised that I liked it so much.
Oh my gosh, so good. Anyways, Jack, can we go just so we can sing that to people?
Yes.
I'm so good at yoga.
Look at me. Meanwhile, we're like, we can't even kneel.
Okay.
We're just like,
I'm just standing up. Just standing up and flailing my arms. All right. So we have one more in Walt Disney World, and that is the Run Disney Springtime Surprise. I don't know. I felt like it needed a little
surprise.
I feel like it needed a little zazz. Give it some zazz. So
give us some zazz.
That's going on April 16th through the 20th. That one has a 5K, a 10K, a 10 miler, I hardly know her, and a springtime surprise challenge. And the prices here are $120 to $534. And you can also do springtime surprise yoga for $125. I can't imagine getting up early. Okay, look, every time I think about a marathon, I think about The Office when Michael just pounded a bunch of fettuccine Alfredo. And I feel like that's what would happen to me without the fettuccine Alfredo. I would just be that sick within 5 minutes of starting.
I'd be like, I know we're supposed to be here doing yoga, but can I just walk around and just take pictures and be here?
Can y'all open that egg roll cart?
Just pounding egg. Just pounding egg rolls.
That would be me. I would be pounding cheeseburger egg rolls. I'm so good at yoga. And you know me, I'd probably choke on them, and then I'm up there choking while people are trying to have like a nice, relaxing yoga experience. I'm on egg rolls.
Oh my goodness.
Just egg roll crumbs all over your yoga mat.
Oh, something I
Okay,
wanted
well.
to say before we move on is when Jack was talking about like the community and stuff, I want to give a shout out to a TikToker that I watched. He does a lot of the Run Disney stuff, and he goes like full into it and like dresses up. And I think him and his husband both dress up. Husband, boyfriend, I don't remember. But his name is The Fit Flounder. If y'all want to check him out, he's super cool. His videos are great. And that's like kind of how I learned about Run Disney, was watching his stuff. So he's cool. Y'all should check him out. Anyways.
And that's the closest you'll get to the marathon, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. I've thought about doing it like one of the like shorter ones and just walking the whole time just to like say that I've done it.
Look, we should do the 5K at some point, and just our goal is to not get trampled by the balloon ladies.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, the good thing about the 5Ks is that they're not timed, so there is no balloon lady line.
Oh, that's even better.
The 5Ks are doable.
Yeah, so like we should like work our way up to doing that. That could be like a good like weight loss kind of thing.
Yeah,
for
good
us
fitness
to
goal.
Fitness
Anyways,
goal.
I'm about to pound some chips and salsa when we get off of this.
And then after we do that 5K, cheeseburger egg rolls.
Okay.
Hey.
And I better get them for free because I just walked 5K. So anyways, now we're going to head over to Disneyland. And Tiani's going to tell us about the races they've got going on over there.
Hey guys, I'm in California right now. We're going to talk about
the
Halloween
you really?
half marathon weekend. No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, you were in California?
I went back
Sorry.
right away.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gullible.
It's been a long week.
It's okay. It's only Wednesday.
It's hump day.
Hump day. All right. Halloween half marathon weekend. Obviously, that happened already in September 2025. It was the second Halloween themed Run Disney race in Disneyland. I guess that means they've only done it twice. And then they said the race will take a break for a few years while some areas around the park undergo construction. So, yeah, I guess it'll be a while. So they all these races and events, as we mentioned before, always take place early in the morning each day, and are completed before park opening. But the half marathon, which is out of the parks, are completed well before park opening. If you want to stay and play in the parks, you need a theme park ticket and reservation, which of course Disney would always do that. We never thought it would be free to come into the theme park after paying hundreds of dollars. Okay, Disney, you did not tell us. So Run Disney, they also make a donation to the Girls Inc. of Orange County, a charity committed to advancing the equity and opportunities of girls and young women. So I thought I should let you know that your money is going somewhere nice. Okay. Run a little bit of the details for these runs. You have to wake up super early for these events, with the structures and check-in opening early as 3 a.m.
Hell no.
That's
Hell no.
insane,
During the witching
Tricia.
hour?
I'm just kidding.
During the witching hour, the spirits are out.
To be fair, we did leave here at like 3 a.m. so we could get on Rise of the Resistance the first day.
That's different. I'm not up at 3 and then having to walk for miles.
You're waking up at 3 a.m. to run.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. So each participant gets an assigned race bib, and you have to pick this up at least the day before from the expo. And you have to wear that bib in the front of your outermost garment, and it needs to be very visible. If you're seen without a bib, somebody's going to come out there and pull you off of the course with a cane. No, they're just going to remove you from the course if they can't see the bib and the number.
If they can catch me, which they can.
Right. And this letter on the bib will determine the assigned start group.
No one will ever catch Brittany.
You cannot make start group changes at the Run Disney Health and Fitness Expo. You can't do that. And make sure you fill out your emergency medical information on the back of the bib. Racers must maintain a minimum of 16-minute per mile pace for the half marathon and 10K. So that's where shit starts to get real. You cannot just be coming in there walking.
Am I going to get shot?
All right. Run Disney recommends a training pace of 15 minutes per mile. You may want to train faster so you can budget time in for bathroom breaks and seeing characters or taking photos. You can do the 5K. It's not timed, so you can relax and make those character stops if you want to. Pace cyclists will be on the course, indicating where runners are running behind pace, waving a red flag. See, this is my nightmare. Somebody coming out on the side on the bicycle like, you're too slow, bitch. You need to speed up.
I already know that them bicyclists are going to hate to see me coming, okay?
Okay, y'all just go ahead and stay right next to me.
If you are behind the required 16-minute per mile pace, you can be picked up at any time and transported to the course. Pickup 10. It's so embarrassing. I know. And of course, you're going to see a lot of costumes and themed attire because it is the Halloween half marathon weekend. But you should make sure you test it out, like on practice runs, to make sure it stays together and it holds up and it's comfortable.
And you don't get chafed.
Right. Yeah. Don't be stupid. Test it out. Run on the treadmill with the outfit on. And then
treadmill.
Unlimited downloads of your photo pass are included.
We need to tell them your treadmill story.
Oh
I
god.
don't know
we
what
went to
that
the
means.
gym.
Oh god.
The stair stepper.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a story. Disneyland Resort hotel guests can take shuttles, but the site I was looking this up at said it's not recommended because it can get delayed due to all the road closures. So it's best to just walk there. Walk to your run.
What?
Walk to your run.
This is my personal hell.
Right.
There's
So
not
again-
a golf cart? Like,
At this past Halloween half marathon weekend, there was yoga with the Queen of Hearts, which was $140. And you're doing this with a stunning view of the Sleeping Beauty Castle. Then we had the Halloween 5K with Ursula, which was $130. Participants had to be at least 5 years old, so I'm guessing we could all do this one, Brittany and Jack.
I don't know.
This is a great race if you're not a fast runner. That's what they said. They
hey.
won't remove you from going too slow. And this course takes you from the hub of Disneyland to the finish line near Goofy's Sky School. What are you laughing about?
Because with me and Brittany, they'd be like, all right, guys, like, people are, like, coming into the park. Y'all gotta wrap it up.
Like, I know we said you could take your time, but come on. We started this at, like, 5 a.m. Like, let's wrap this up. Okay. Then you have the 10K with Cruella de Vil, and that's $185. And this course takes you through the parks and through some of the Anaheim city area. So now you're in Anaheim just running around.
Absolutely not. Oh, God, I'm going to get robbed.
Oh, God. And then the half marathon with Maleficent is $270. You must be 14 years old or older. And this weaves through the Disneyland Resort in the surrounding area. And they said in 2024, runners ran through the Angel Stadium. That's how far it's not close. I remember where that was. That is not close at all. You need to submit proof of time for this race, or you'll be in the last start group. And the proof of time must come from an officially timed race on a USATF certified course reflecting recent results.
Put me in the last
So they don't
group.
want any.
Put me in the last group for all that.
Okay, golly. You know what? Disneyland's taking it too seriously.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Walt Disney World does this too.
Those are the same. Yeah, those are the same rules in Disney World. So
Right.
And then we had they had the Chills and Thrills challenge with Pain and Panic, which I think is they're daring you to complete both the 10K and the half marathon on pace.
Can we play Pain and Panic? We can't run, so we'll just be Pain and Panic.
Yeah, this would be a total of 19.3 miles. So,
Oh God.
They have some kids races with Captain Hook, which is $45, and they break it up into different age groups.
That's what me and Jack will be doing.
The diaper dash.
Yep.
And then there's 100 meter, 200, and 300 meter. So yeah, I think it's cute. I would be like, if I'm in the area, why not the 5K? I'm not doing any real running. Absolutely,
I'll be at the
not.
diaper dash.
The diaper dash.
That's what I'm gonna start saying when I have
down.
to use the bathroom.
What?
That's what I'm gonna start saying when I have to use the bathroom. Jack, I got a diaper dash.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, I got a diaper dash.
I didn't mention this throughout, but there's obviously spectator areas. I didn't write down where they were, but you can just watch if you don't want to participate.
Oh, I'll watch.
Yeah. That sounded like really dirty for some reason.
Okay. Oh, I'll watch. I bet you will.
I'm just
Alright.
in the corner in a recliner in that special chair.
Oh, guys, I accidentally ran into the New York City Half Marathon. I went to Williamsburg on the day where it starts, where it begins, and I needed to get on the other side of the street, and we had to walk like 10 blocks past where we had to go to try to get to the other side of the street. I didn't know that was happening that day, and it sucked because I'm never in Williamsburg, and that's what happened to me. Anyway. So I have a beef with marathons right now. Anyway, so we're going to Disneyland Half Marathon Weekend, which hasn't happened yet. It happens January 29th through February 1st. It starts with yoga. It's called Celebrate Smiles, hosted by Miss Piggy. And that so this happens at 5 a.m. with the view of Sleeping Beauty Castle and appearances by Disney characters. They'll give you a yoga mat, a carrying strap placed in the shape of a hidden Mickey, and a bottle of water. The areas are first come, first serve. Parking opens at 3 a.m. Everything is just too early.
Yeah,
it's just too early. The next event is Celebrate Joy, hosted by Joy. 5K on Friday, January 30th. This is a 3.1 mile adventure, and it begins at 5 a.m. The starting line is Disneyland Park near the castle. You'll run around Disneyland, around to the back of Disney California Adventure, and end at Pixar Pier. And you do not need proof of time for this race. And you'll see characters, there'll be entertainment throughout the race, and you'll get a 5K finisher medal and enjoy on-course and post-race refreshments. And then you have Celebrate Imagination, hosted by Sorcerer Mickey. On Saturday, January 31st. This is a 6.2 mile race, typically starting at 5 a.m. as well. The start and finish are on Disney Way behind the Grand Legacy, and your course will take you through Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, and you'll get the 10K medal, and it includes the same things with the 5K race. And this is where you start to have the minimum of a 16-minute per mile pace, because this is timed. And then we get Celebrate Togetherness. This is so corny. Celebrate Togetherness with 13.1 miles of It's a Small World Wonders Half Marathon. And this happens on Sunday, February 1st. Again, 5 a.m. You have to submit your proof of time, 16-minute per mile pace. And you start at Disney Way. You follow a similar course to the 10K as it weaves through both parks. And then it goes through Anaheim for the next 8 miles, and then usually passes. It's usually passing by or through Anaheim Stadium. This is a lot. Dumbo, and then there's a Dumbo Double Dare Challenge on January 31st and February 1st. And that's you completing the Disneyland 10K and the Disneyland Half Marathon on pace. And you'll get that 10K medal, Half Marathon medal, and the Dumbo Double Dare medal. Tongue twister.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I Dumbo Double Dare you.
Okay. So there is no Disneyland marathon, so this is the longest event you can do. And you could split it over 2 days at Disneyland. And then there's also the kids races, Celebrate Laughter, hosted by Stitch. That's $45, and they split it into the different groups. Yeah, that's everything at Disneyland. And if you can't get enough of running, when you're
What's wrong with
physically
you?
on on Disney property. There's a
Already
number
tired.
of virtual running events that you can just do for fun at home. There's one that happens around Valentine's Day, but it runs to June 30th. Thought that was weird. It already happened. It was $187. It's called Love on the Run 14 Miler. You would download the virtual race kit featuring a race bib, mile markers, and a start and finish line. And you can personalize the background of like your Apple Watch, your fitness tracker, or whatever with different designs of different characters. And they also have curated playlists for you with like lovey-dovey songs sung by Disney characters. And that's pretty much it. It already happened, so they didn't have that much information, but it's basically completed on an honor system because you're doing it virtually. So you're just keeping track of your timing and you finishing these different races. Then there's the virtual run series that happened. They said look out for more in 2026, but there was a Disney Happily Ever After one that was $180. It's just crazy that these are virtual and they're still $180. Ridiculous. Virtual 5K themed to Disney Pirates of the Caribbean. Virtual 5K Jungle Cruise, and these are $58. I don't know why Disney Happily Ever After is $180, but the rest of them are $58. And then there's the last 5K for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And you just have to be 5 years of age or older on race day. Must be able to complete the 5K on their own. Yeah, and then we jump into the one that's actually getting ready to happen, Run Disney Virtual 12Ks of Christmas. And this is $267. And this is honoring the Muppets 70th anniversary celebration. It features 3 4K races hosted by your favorite Muppet characters. And you could win 4 commemorative finisher shoe ornaments that double as medals. A Brooks running beanie, a holiday corksicle mug, and a box of, is it Twinings holiday tea? Is that how you pronounce that? Twinings? Or Twinings. Okay.
Twinings.
And Twinings. And these races, like I said, all of them are 4K. One's Miss Piggy and Fufu. And the other one's Gonzo and Camilla. And then the last one's Kermit and Robin.
You can call me a Jack, Miss Piggy, and Fufu from now.
Please, can we be Miss Piggy and Fufu?
Yes.
I mean, these seem fun. They don't seem like too bad. Like if you want to just start out running and they're like each 4K. I don't think they're too bad, Tricia. Am I thinking too positively about those?
Yeah, I mean it's less than 3 miles, and you can walk that distance. So
right, yeah, and you can do it at your own pace and just have it done by December 31st. So it might be a cool thing to do if you want to. It's not free gifts. You have to pay $267. I kind of forgot about that part. Yeah. It's not worth it. Sorry, that's not worth it. Nope.
Don't do it. Nope.
All right.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you, Tiani. Safe travels back from California.
Yeah, I'm on my way back right now.
And now we are going to go to our very own expert, Tricia. Tricia, teach us your ways and why this is so amazing.
I don't know if I'll be able to convince you it's amazing, but I'll give some tips. So if you really are interested in doing one of these, I would recommend checking out the website. Unfortunately, especially for Disney, like the non-virtual races, and I'm pretty sure at this point the virtual races too are full. But they will start announcing the next series of races pretty early, because I remember registering probably 8 months ahead of the actual event. And like I said, it books quick. Like I think it opens at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and you get into the virtual queue line and everything that we all hate to see. And that's why it's recommended that you log in under like various like sources. Like I was on my computer, my phone, my iPad. My husband was on 2 or 3 devices, so it's very stressful. But once you get into the registration, you have to enter a ton of information. There, if you are like a serious runner and you just want to make sure, because the thing is when you're filling this out, it doesn't hold your spot. Like
What?
people have been filling out the registration and they get booted because they didn't the last spot filled.
It doesn't give
Um,
you a timer, like hurry up or you're
no,
gonna lose this spot? That
nope,
sucks.
I've never had that. So you just want to like cram out the information that you need, like your name, your address. You can go back and put your times in if you have those. Um, I have never like officially I've run like 5Ks, but they're just fun runs, so I never had an official time for the 10K. And I'd like to say I was not in the last corral, so there must have been a lot of newbies running wine and dine this year. So but yeah, you can go fill all that stuff in later. Um you can register other people as well if you want to spend that much money on making your family hate you. Um I would say if you are really serious about this and you're worried about getting a bib and you don't want to pay an insane amount of money to register early, you can also look into charity bibs. And if you raise money or you can get into a cause, then you're guaranteed a bib that way as well. So that's kind of a nice way too. I have had friends that have done a lot of like different cancer and like children fundraisers, which is kind of nice. The actual race day, when that comes, you do have to get up incredibly early. I usually wake up at 2:30. Um,
Oh,
and I I always dress up. And it always has to be something Star Wars related. So I was Princess Leia for the 5K, and then the wine and dine, I did the 10K, which was Olaf, and he was like having a picnic. So I dressed up as Grogu, and I had a blue macaron like cookie because he eats that in The Mandalorian. So yeah, I get pretty creative, but I also dress appropriately for running. And if you want to see what I'm wearing for my half marathon, you'll have to check out our socials during that event because I will be posting stuff for anyone who's crazy enough to wake up and see that. Um, During the race, like you walk probably this about a 5K to get to the starting line.
oh
It's very
gosh.
well managed. They have like character meet and greets that you can do, and then they have these giant corrals, so you will finally know what it feels like to be cattle. And you go to the corral it's numbered on your bib, which you pick up at the expo, which is like they said, it usually starts the day before the 5K, and it runs until the the day of the second to last event. So that's usually Saturday. You have to pick up your bib for your race at least a day early. I do not recommend going the first day. Unfortunately, with my schedule for wine and dine, I had to go the first day, and it was worse than waiting in line for Rise of Resistance when it first opened. Um,
Oh.
it it's a very long line to get in, and once you do, you have to go to like they have it very well organized. I didn't do any of the character meet and greets because those lines were insanely busy. It's all done at the ESPN World of Sports complex. You can take bus. They offer bus transportation from all of the resorts. I want to say it took us 45 minutes to go from Riverside to ESPN because of how bad the traffic was on that first day. When I went for Princess, we went the second day, and we just like walked right into everything. Like nothing, there was no lines. So if you are not worried about getting merchandise, which is the big reason why people go on that first day, I would wait and go on the second day if you can. It's just a lot less stressful. But you pick up your bib in one building, and then you have to go to a separate building to get like this goodie bag that has like a shirt in it, and that you pick your size when you're registering. Um, unfortunately for wine and dine, I had my daughter and her friend, and they were just like did not want to wait with me, and I can understand. So after I got my bib, I never actually picked up my shirt. So sadly, I don't have a shirt for that race, but I wouldn't have worn it anyway, so it's not a big loss to me. But the day of the morning of the race, you take the bus to Epcot, typically is where they start and end. You start in one of the parking lots that they have, and um, for like the 5 and 10K, you tend to run through most of Epcot. The 10K has you going out onto the highway, which is interesting. Everything
Oh.
is very well lit. They have buses, and this is where like this is the worst parade ever. They have buses that say parade on them. That's not a happy bus. That's the bus you get on if you get like injured or swept. um, and a lot of times
Oh man.
the people who are watching, they make funny signs, and you almost always see a sign that says this is the worst parade ever that someone has made.
Oh.
So it's kind of a running joke with the Run Disney community. um when you start, they have a high school band playing music to like send you on your way. Towards the end, there's a gospel choir, which is really cool. They have various DJs along the way. And then depending on the length of the race, there's like they said, character meet and greets. They are insanely long. They're not generally, I mean, I think Kronk was out for this one for the 10K, but everyone else is people you can see really regularly. Like they were doing like Snow White in Germany or something, and the line to get your picture with her was like 3 pavilions over. Like that's how long the line was.
What?
And it goes fast. You basically like get in line, pose, they take a shot, you get out of the way, like because they have to make sure they're keeping pace so that people don't fall behind that 16-minute mark or whatever per mile. But I just didn't have any interest. I'm like, I don't need. I look like a hot mess. I'm sweaty. I'm flushed. I don't need to stand next to Goofy and get my picture taken. The one place I would say that is usually overlooked, I did in the 5K get my picture in front of the Epcot ball, as they say, Spaceship Earth, and there's like 3 people in that line. You kind of have to like step off of the pathway like 10 steps, but that's kind of a cool picture because there's literally nobody in the background. It's still dark, so it's a really cool shot to get with Spaceship Earth all lit up. So I would recommend if you're gonna do one, get that one. Because everybody's gunning for those characters. But once you're done, they hand you a medal as you pass the finish line, and that's back kind of where you started. Like you make that kind of loop. And then they give you Gatorade. They do have water stations throughout the race. However, in Florida, that's not enough water. So I do recommend like if you can run with like a running belt, or if you have some sort of like small bottle you can stick in like athletic pocket of what you're wearing, I would recommend bringing some fluid. Some people use like the hydrogels. They make me kind of gagged, so I'd rather not have that experience while running. So I'd rather just drink fluids. But at the end, they give you water and like Powerade, and they give you this like recovery box that has all sorts of things in it that I generally don't eat, like energy biscuits, and there's usually banana and stuff like that. I don't tend to eat anything in there. And honestly, after you've run like even 10K, which is over 6 miles, the last thing I feel like doing is eating. So I tend not to take that. But yeah, and then there's buses for you to take on the way back. I would say the best part about the community, though, is like the camaraderie. Like on the way the way there, I was sitting next to a solo traveler, and we just started talking, and they were from like South Carolina. And on the way back, I was sitting next to a solo traveler, and she was from like Colorado, and you just start talking. Like, I don't know the community, like we're all crazy and doing this early in the morning, and like it's just this kind of a bonding experience. When you're in the corrals and they do like what is it, A, B, C, D, E, at least through F, I think maybe even G sometimes. So you just are standing there for almost, could be up to 90 minutes. So you talk to people. They have a DJ blasting music. They have a team of hosts. One of them is, I believe, the granddaughter of Jeff Galloway, who created like this Couch to 5K running thing, and he's kind of built this running empire. She's pretty entertaining. I have a soft spot for her because she's also a dietitian, and I felt I had my 5 seconds of fame because you have to run past the stage that she like MCs from. And they release you in waves, so they'll do like a 5 second countdown, and they usually wait like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes between waves so that you are pretty spaced out. There are some bottleneck areas, but at least it's not like all 10,000 people running at one time. And I yelled out to her, I said, "Dietitian love," and she like pointed at me and waved, and I was like, "Oh, I feel so special." Stupid things like this that only like people in the community would really like understand. So yeah, there's definitely camaraderie. The other part of it is, I know you guys are kind of joking about like this is not for you, but they have some really great opportunities for like people of all abilities. They have athletes, so they have people that are in like racing bikes that start the whole thing. Um, they have people that are like visually impaired, so they are paired with a buddy that's wearing like a vest that denotes that they're like a guide. So when you see that, you need to be mindful to give that couple space, because that guide is usually like somehow attached to them or like running near them because they can't see very well. So they're very accommodating to kind of all abilities. And I think that's pretty neat that they've found ways to make people feel included.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
so I I love it. After you run, I or walk, because you're still getting. There's no scoffing a 5K where you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like that's a feat to do that. It's kind of fun to wear your medal in the park then that day, depending on what it is. So like I got the Olaf medal, and so I went to Hollywood Studios to get my picture with Olaf, and you just kind of feel special for the your photo shoot or whatever. Um, but yeah, I mean, clearly I enjoy it. I'm signed up for my third one in January. Um, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions?
Um,
Why would I do this? I was dropped on my head as a child. That's why I would do it. No,
No, I'm very jealous of people that love running. I
Yeah.
wish that was something that I enjoyed, but
oh,
so
I don't enjoy it. I
really
really don't.
you don't
Um,
enjoy it?
I have a person. So here's my backstory. 2 years ago, I fractured my foot running, training for a marathon, and then they like screwed up they thought it was a tear in a muscle, and so I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing on a broken foot, but they said it was only a tear. And after it wasn't getting better, they're like, let's do an and they're like, oh, oops, you broke your foot, we missed that in the x-ray we initially took. So I was in a walking boot longer than I should have been, and then because of that it threw off my hips, so then I had to start seeing a chiropractor.
Oh
During this whole
god.
time, I got diagnosed with a heart condition that developed that is genetic, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I've had a ton of medical hurdles I've had to overcome. So at this point now, like I'm happy doing just a half marathon, um, and it's like a personal like feat for me at this point. And I can tell you, when I am done in January, I'm taking a break from running for a while. So yeah.
Uh, Oh, that's awesome. I don't know. I just assumed that you loved it, but yes, I mean, I think anytime people work out, I don't know how much they actually like it, but they just like being, successful, just being like, "Oh, wow, I really conquered that. Like I did that thing." And for me, I feel like I always feel like happier when I've worked out after the fact. When it's done, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm glad I did
same.
that. Yeah, it's not fun doing it, but when you're done, you're like, wow, I did that. So
Yeah.
Tricia's human like the rest of us. At first I thought
Not a robot.
She's a running robot.
Like Elle said, running releases endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. And
I was
happy
going to
people
say
don't kill
that,
their
but I couldn't think of the
husbands.
line. Right.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tricia. I'm glad you were here to give us your actual expertise instead of us just trying to figure out why you would go running at 3 a.m. But now we're going to head over to Nicole, and she's going to give us some Portkey Accommodates information. Nicole?
Hi, everybody. So glad to be here for another segment of Portkey Accommodates. I wanted to talk a little bit about accommodations as it relates to the races. First and foremost, regardless of any assistance with the race, all participants must be registered and meet the age, safety, and equipment requirements of the specific race they wish to run. That being said, Disney does have multiple ways that they accommodate anyone who wants to participate in the race. To start with, canes, crutches, walkers, or trekking poles may be used during the race. However, knee scooters are not permitted. You can also register and participate with a push rim wheelchair or a hand cycle. Some participants may choose to do a wheelchair duo, which is where you and a buddy participate in the race together. Both participants must be registered for the race. One will remain in the wheelchair and their duo partner will push the wheelchair through the race. Disney also allows service animals as part of the race. It can be a dog or a miniature horse that is trained to do work or perform tasks for and to assist an individual with a disability. However, pets and animals whose sole function is to provide comfort or emotional support do not qualify as service animals and are not permitted on the course. Lastly, Disney does allow human guides for participants who are blind, have low vision, are deaf, have hearing loss, have neurodivergence, or have another disability that requires navigation or safety assistance from this guide. Participants may only have one human guide assist them throughout the race, provided the participant and the guide meet the event registration and pacing requirements. So regardless of what assistance you need, when you do your registration, you'll have to document which category you're selecting, and then you will also make sure that you start in your assigned start group once you arrive at the race. I think this is a really great thing for guests who choose or really want to participate in the race. And shout out to AJ Wolf from Disney Food Blog, who recently published the Disney Adult Book. I did not know about the human guide opportunity or any of these accommodations until I read her book. She has a segment where she interviews various guests, and she interviewed someone who required a human guide for one of the Disney races. So thank you for enlightening me on all of these accommodations. I think it's fantastic that Disney does this so that more people can participate. And as always, if you have any questions about accommodations for a trip that you have planned, please reach out to your favorite Portkey Passport member to help answer questions and plan your trip. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, Nicole. All right, guys.
Thank you so much, BB-8.
Thank you. Y'all, one time, okay, I have to tell them now. One time my, you know when you like butt text or butt dial? So I butt texted and it said, thank you so much, BB-8. No idea why.
What?
Yep. Apparently I was really trying to thank BB-8.
We owe BB-8 a lot.
We owe BB-8 our lives. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. And his daddy. Hey. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay. Also, new merch idea. New merch ideas.
Go
Thank you so much,
Dameron.
BB-8.
Yes.
Are you done with your
I
Space
am
Latinos? Okay.
Yes. All
Anyways.
of them.
So I think that about does it for this episode before Jack goes off the rails because it's just a few minutes till he gets to Pedro Pascal.
The name's Fufu, by the way.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. So until next time, be sure to follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at the Port Key Passport. You can join us in the parks in real time, and you can even participate in some fun polls and contests and stuff.
I don't know.
And for assistance in planning your next adventure, be sure to let the experts at Port Key Vacations handle the hassle. Just visit portkeyvacations.com and fill out a quote request. And don't forget to request your favorite member of the Passport crew to be your personal advisor. We hope you enjoyed the show. You earned your Run Disney stamp, or should we say medal.
Wow.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Port Key Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Port Key Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.